is the cell that again is capable of producing the tornado, and that continues to push to the east. Looks like we do have a little bit of a notching near Robbinsville as well. It's going to have to watch that. So these cells right now have been staying together pretty well. This one in particular, again, this is radar indicated, so we do have that tornado warning that continues for parts of Ocean, for parts of Monmouth and Mercer County until 7:30. So a Storm Tracker 6 live double scan showing that we're really dealing with two cells. We've got that one cell that's over Windsor that could be capable of producing a tornado, and we have another severe thunderstorm cell that's moving through Bucks County, Montgomery County, also moving into parts of Philadelphia. The National Weather Service says that could also produce a tornado. So that's something we're really going to have to watch. This shows the relative velocity. Again, you probably know this if you've been watching for the past few hours, that this shows where the winds are. The green is the wind that's heading towards the radar site. The red is heading outbound. It looks like we do have a little bit of some gate-to-gate shear right now near Route 1, near Torresdale, so that could be an indication of some rotation in the atmosphere. We have had quite a few reports of some wind damage. So heading towards, all right, this is the one that I'm watching. So this does show for the tornado warning that looks like there is a little bit of that gate-to-gate shear. Now this particular cell is getting farther away from our radar site, so that's why sometimes the signature is not quite as strong, but it looks like there's some possible rotation that's heading right across I-95 right now, heading towards Sharon, heading towards Millstone, and again moving east right now. So earlier it was moving southeast, now it's kind of taken a jog to the east. So these storms, this is why we have to keep giving you updates. They can change direction, so that's why you really have to stay weather aware. That's why we have the tornado watch in effect for our entire viewing area until 9 o'clock tonight, because we have been seeing quite a few of these cells either producing a confirmed tornado or this particular one producing the cell capable of spawning a tornado. Lots of lightning strikes near Millstone right now, near Monroe, and it looks like there's also some hail likely produced in the storm. So this is an indication just how strong the storms are. There's a significant updraft that can pull that raindrop high into the atmosphere where it's cold enough that it turns into ice, and the longer it stays up there, it kind of bounces around, the bigger the hail. And we have had reports of quite a bit of hail out there, and that's going to kind of add to the damage reports. So some of the towns in the path of the storm, again, it's moving, Paul, it's moving east. It's moving east at 20, east-southeast at 20 miles per hour. So Sharon, Wrightsville, Stone Tavern, Millstone, and Siloam, I think I'm pronouncing Siloam, in the half of that storm. I apologize if I mispronounce that. So if you live in those areas, please seek shelter right away. Head into your basement, head into the lowest floor of your building, away from the windows. A lot of these storm systems have been reporting a tremendous amount of wind damage. We've had reports of some roofs being torn off of buildings. We've had reports of wind gusts more than 50 miles per hour. And this shows the hail. So this shows the hail track over the past 2 hours and basically shows the path of the tornado. So this was with the confirmed large and dangerous tornado that we were tracking that moved out of Bucks County and basically made a path through Mercer County. And you can see, especially just to the north of Ewing, this is where we had hail up to an inch in diameter. So that's pretty impressive. Typically we don't get really large hail in storm systems in this area, but that shows just how strong. I think that storm really reached its peaks. And the shear tracks also showing this was the path that particular confirmed tornado moving out of Bucks County through Mercer County over the past 2 hours, sinking gradually to the southeast, moving at about 25 miles per hour. All the activity has been north of Philadelphia, but why don't we show Storm Tracker? I want to show also the cell that is producing the severe thunderstorm warning. So if you live in South Jersey, if you live in Delaware, you're saying, what's going on? There's not much activity at all. Northern Philadelphia, we were kind of clipped by this cell. It's moving through Bensalem right now, northeast Philadelphia. Lots of thunder and lightning associated with this. And this is where we have the severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 7:30. And the National Weather Service is saying also with this particular cell, a tornado is possible. So this is why Even when it's just a severe thunderstorm warning, you do need to seek shelter right away. You do not want to be in the path of a storm system like this, and also lots of lightning strikes associated with it. And if you hear thunder, you are close enough to being struck by lightning. There is no safe place outdoors in a thunderstorm, even garden variety thunderstorms. So some of the storms in the path of this particular cell, which again is a severe thunderstorm warning: Somerset Park, Willingboro, West Hampton, Lumberton, and Pemberton, all in the path of the storm. That severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 7:30 tonight. We'll have to see if they extend it past 7:30. These cells that we've been tracking tonight, they have a history of holding together pretty well. Unfortunately, they haven't been weakening very much. We've had a good upper level support. It's been one of those days where we had a lot of cloud cover earlier today, so that helps stabilize the atmospheres, but sometimes you can get enough shear that it overcomes the cloud cover and it creates storms that can fire up and can really stay strong for hours upon hours, and that's really what we've been dealing with tonight. Let's head over and show that tornado warned storm. We have that tornado warning that's in effect right now for parts of Ocean, Monmouth, and Mercer County, and this right now I'm not seeing a really good signature. I'm seeing a lot of heavy rain. Is the lightning still on this? You turned it off. Okay. All right. Well, we turned off. There we go. We do have quite a bit of lightning now near Manalapan, but also some hail. So this cell right now, it appears to be kind of starting to lose some of its gusto. So hopefully that's a good indication that they will possibly be canceling the tornado warning. Right now there's lots of lightning near Manalapan. There's some hail. There's some heavy rain as well, but I'm not seeing a really strong signature